So this video, I will cover the last page of the MCQ, which is question 37 all the way to question 40. So in question 37, you are told that a student plays a note. So I think it is indication that it is on the sound topic. And they are saying that the note is louder. That means the second note, the second time the note come out, it is getting louder and it is lower pitch. So you should know that amplitude actually relates to the loudness. So amplitude must go up. And for pitch, it is actually related to the frequency. So if you are singing at a lower pitch, you are singing with a lower frequency. So just by having this, you will know that the amplitude gets larger. Unfortunately, down here, they are talking about period. So period is actually given by 1 over f. So in another word, when you are having lower pitch, of course, you are lowering the frequency. But in terms of the period, you are actually making it larger or higher. So in this case, your period will be longer. So your answer is A. So down here, they are actually testing you whether you can switch your terms very quickly. Okay. If you are still, okay, I jumped a few steps just now. So if you want me to explain this to this, quite straightforward. So like I said, so the first note, we have a higher pitch, right? So F is larger, let's say 100. And the second note, you are singing it at a lower pitch, so maybe lower frequency. So now if you want to look at the period, it will be 1 over 100, it will give you 0.01 second. If it is the second note, it will be 1 over 1, which will give you 1 second. So here you can see that the second note, it is a lower pitch, but you can see that the period is bigger or longer. Okay. Okay, for question 38, it is a content knowledge kind of question. It's either you know it or you don't know it. So refer to your textbook, you will see that I think it is between 20 Hertz and 20,000 Hertz. So this one, you just need to study your textbook. Okay, for 39, they are testing you on the speed of sound in different medium: solid, liquid, gas. So you should know that sound transmits itself through vibration. And in solid, the molecules are very close to one another, so it is easier for the vibration to get transmitted from one molecule to another. So you want the fastest medium, it must be the solid, followed by liquid, followed by gas. So it is D. Last question, question 40. I think this one is about echo. So you have two surfaces whereby the sound can bounce back. So when you make a sound at T, the sound actually travels in all directions. So you can represent the sound like this, you can represent the sound at the side and all this. But the most important direction is the one that goes directly to the wall. So when you first make a sound at T, actually, of course, the sound go out at the same speed. So both arrows will come in. You can see that on the right hand side, the sound will reach a wall first. Whereas on the left hand side, the sound is still traveling straight in air with no obstruction. So at Q, what happens is that the sound hits the wall at Q and then it will bounce back. And while the sound is bouncing back at Q, the sound towards the left will keep going straight until it hits the wall at P and it bounces back. So obviously, if you are standing at T, you will hear the first sound, and your first sound will be the one that bounce off from Q. And after some time, then the sound that bounce off from P would reach U again. So that's how you hear two sounds. Okay, because the distance from the source to the wall are different. So here it says that the speed of the sound is given by 300 meters per second. and the time taken between the echoes you want to find. You want to know the time taken for the first sound and the second sound to reach you. So what you can do is that well, you can just write a mathematical expression, right? Since you want to find the time lapse between the two echo, meaning that you want T2 minus T1, right? This is the time lapse that you want to find. So what is time? So you can refer to your speed triangle. To find time, you just need to take distance divided by speed. So you can make a substitution. So from this triangle, you can find that your time is equals to d over s. So that's how I sub this into this. You get this yellow thing. You sub the yellow one into the green one, you get this. So since speed is a constant in both cases, we already know that they are 300. So that's how I put this in. D2 is the echo that takes a longer time, right? So it is this. So since it is a round trip from T to P and P to T, right? So therefore this one will be 520 times 2, right? And then for the first sound, it will be from T to Q and from Q back to T. So therefore this one is 200 times 2. So if you solve this, if you calculate this value, you'll be able to find the time lapse. So time lapse basically is a more fanciful way of saying time differences. So that's it. Question 40. So do check how many correct answers you have, and if you find that you need more practice,